Hey everybody, it's me Sean. Welcome back to Production Line. When we left off, it was crunch time for us. We are in some serious financial situation here. Hopefully our finances are starting to improve again, but I mean that has been the story of this game is financial struggles. We cannot seem to come back from them, and it's not good. Well, we do have the capacity to take another loan, which is good. So there we go. Our, I guess the panic has been reduced, but I don't like that we're constantly in debt like this. That's not good for us. And I mean, I guess what I could do is maybe sell off some of these wheel and tire manufacturers since we aren't really burning through all of them. I mean, maybe not right now, but if we get very limited on funds again. And that would get us about another $60,000 or $70,000 to kind of help us, give us a little more breathing room. And of course, the overall plan would be to kind of tear out everything from fit steering assembly back to here and reorganize that to kind of curl around here, and then move our tire stuff over into this area as well. Maybe, or maybe leave our tire stuff over here since we'll be moving all this over to the new area. Another loan improvement, I guess, or unimprovement. Okay, $590,000. That's good. I'm kind of tempted to take that loan now before they take it away from me. But look at that interest rate, 20% interest rate. That is just huge. $6,500 an hour. I don't want to take that. Our other loans are doing better. I'm going to, since we've got some money, I'm going to spend a little of it, I guess, on some power plants, because that will save us money in the long term. And it's pretty good stuff. There we go. So, we were spending $4,000 an hour on power, and this should reduce our expenses a little bit. Let's throw down one more, and maybe we will actually be power neutral again. And I bet you these guys all have power plant efficiency options that we can buy. Alright, I know I laid down one more. Oh, didn't I? There we go. Alright, good stuff. Okay, maybe that'll help. Now, we don't get a refund for overproducing power or anything, but things are backed up pretty much all the way to the beginning. Oh, no, that's not true. Not through here at all. So, obviously we have another bottleneck here at the fit rear bumper. Just 2 minutes and 16 seconds, so that must be the slow point on this line. But that is not important considering the bottleneck that we have with the steering assembly. Maybe it's could be fit windscreen. Well, that's definitely going to be a bottleneck because it's 3 minutes. So I think we're going to run into problems because even here export is 3 minutes. So really there's no point in having anything faster than 3 minutes. Which is too bad because that means we're paying a lot for all these vehicles that we can't really move through. I can always move this manufacturing up into here to make room to have our exports go over to here to where we have these 3 doors, which is the long-term goal. That is where we should be trying to get our vehicles out. But right now I think we just kind of need to try to bank up some cash. And then try to do a little bit of remodeling. But like, we'd be smart to try to get to like $1.5 million or something before I really start putting any money into remodeling. I do like that the prices seem to be dropping again. If we can get a lot of car manufacturing in while the prices are low, that'd be great. And the prices for these components You know what I mean? Like the raw resources, they fluctuate too. So if we look at, like, our biggest one is going to be steel. Of course, it's real cheap, but yeah, you can see. I mean, they all follow the same pattern. Prices have been very high. Because, like, this is pretty close to what the previous high point was. So if we can get these to drop down really low, which they are slowly starting to, still need more power, strangely. But our finances are definitely improving. $850,000. That's pretty good. Still not covering it 100% of the time, but we're covering it almost 100% of the time. I'm really tempted, now that we have $900,000, I'm really tempted to try to do that remodel. But, you know, we need to remember, last time we had, what, $1.2 million or something when we started that remodel? And look where we ended up. So, yeah, I might hold off a little bit on that. Now, I haven't really used supply stockpiles, but you know what? I'm not going to do that now either. I haven't used them in this version. I know they didn't work the best in the old version. So it kind of turned me off of using them previously. Maybe they work better now, but you know, we're not. First off, I don't really see where we would put them in to try to find out how well they work. Part of me wants to try to cut out the cut off the thing here, since we're getting close to where I think we might actually be able to, because the prices are on their way back up. Yeah, maybe we should stock up a little bit more money. Look at all those pretty cars. So many neat colors. Once again, they're not really following the rules. Like, these vanilla cookies should not be coming in all those different colors. They're supposed to just be red and blue. I'm sure that's just a feature that that Klipsky didn't really notice, that it doesn't save your instructions for that when you go between saves. It basically just goes back to where every car color is available. You do that. Not leaving any gaps in here for these guys. That's for sure. Another new loan is available. $500,000. Reasonable interest rate on that one too. That one I'm almost tempted to take, so we can do our remodel. But let's write out this crest in prices again, and then we'll drop down some serious cash once the prices drop back down to a more reasonable level. But we've got quite a ways to go until we hit that, and who knows how high the prices are going to go on us. So we can't really spend any money. We need, unfortunately, $1.3 million cushion to prevent ourselves from going bankrupt. Haven't followed a car along from the very beginning yet, have we? We don't necessarily need to literally follow a car along, but we can just like walk along our production line, kind of take a look at each of the little stations here. Now wait a minute, when it has a front axle, so it's just moving that one. I mean, is it really fitting an axle? Isn't it pretty much just setting that axle onto the line? Like here, I could see it's fitting things, right? Because it puts in the drivetrain. But the other one, it's just like setting it on the line. Now, where does it put that fuel tank? Do you see? I don't see any difference between those. It's got to be under there, right? But it doesn't look like it actually shows up that way in the graphics. Now that one makes a lot of sense because that's the body frame. Of course, that's going to show up in the graphics. And the hood, yeah, that shows up pretty readily. Trunk, oh yeah, you can see that. Hatchback on the SUVs. Front bumper. I mean, that probably shows up. You can't really see it from the angle that we're at. Rear bumper, we should see that one going on. Except for there's that conveyor belt's kind of in the way. You can see it a little bit. Bottom trim. Yep, you can see that go on there. Very good. Oh, look, our money is improving loan opportunities. Improving features on the price drop again. Alright guys, are we going to risk it? Are we going to potentially go bankrupt here? I think we will. Let's slow that down. Let's mark out these, mark off these open spaces as they become available. And there's going to be a little bit of a slowdown on the... Of course, that'll save us some money. Whoops, I still lost a car there, unfortunately. It'll save us some money because we won't be having to pay for all those components, but this is, you know, this is an expensive thing that we're doing here, that's for sure. And it may not really be a smart investment on our part, to be honest. We're gonna have to wait and see. But if we can clear this part of the factory out, there goes all of our cost savings on that thing. A little bit of time here because this has got a couple of stations that it's feeding into. And then of course we'll break down our steering assembly. That'll be one benefit. That may even open up an additional feature, I think. I'm not so sure. Has our loan ability increased? Not really, but that's fine. Ah, prices are going up, so that's probably a good thing that we're basically freezing our car production at this point. How long do these take? 249. So we're gonna definitely. I mean, we're still kind of stuck at 3 minutes, right? So, in a sense, all of this stuff that we're doing is really kind of pointless. All right. So this one, well, shit. I still need to be able to get these out of there and up into that area. And I would need to do the same with the wheels. Oh, whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. I was hoping that I could take advantage of this import conveyor and connect it up with these guys, you know. But I can't right now. So let's, all right. We've completed paint, right? Paint polish work, and then it goes to fit engine. So fit powertrain is a 2 minute 45 second thing, and we can't afford 2 minutes 45 seconds. So we're going to, I definitely want to leave enough gap for some sort of, actually let's do that. Fit powertrain. Fit radiator, we definitely want to have that duplicated. Like that. Fit exhaust. 2, 3. And then here we break it down. These guys we can do just one of each. We'll be fine. Now there's an export bay there. In theory, we could split off of here and come all the way around and connect up to that. So you know what? I'm going to leave that open. So we do have the opportunity to do that. Okay. So this is fit brakes, right? Yes. Fit wheels. Fit tires. And then fit steering assembly. Steering column. The steering wheel breakdown? Doesn't. 5 minutes for fit steering wheel. Oh my gosh. Wow. Alright, so fit steering column only needs 1 though. Wait, we gotta remember we're gonna be bringing an extra line around there. Okay, and fit steering wheel, we do need to double that one up. And fit lights, so we need to move fit lights to, oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, fit steering wheel, fit lights, fit horn, that's got to be fit seats. Alright, so fit horn, fit lights, and go to conveyor. So yeah, I need room for 2 lines through here. So I'm going to move that. I'm going to reset that power plant, which is not really that big a deal. Power plant, there we go. Put that right there. I think we can run conveyors over these guys too, so alright, good. Conveyor, not these conveyors, you know what I mean, the import conveyors. There we go. Like that. And you come out. Whoops. Okay, good. And up and over and up and over. And then you're just going to go straight across. And you'll go straight across. And then they meet up, right? They marry up right there. Like that. Go down. And down. And over. And you're going to split up. But I'm going to split you up back here. Like that. And then you're going to come out of there and here, and we're going to go, whoops, go back out this way. Okay, and let's set this, this is going to be ridiculous, but we'll set this export line up. So silly. There. It's going to be very expensive just to lay down this conveyor heading out of here. But it's going to allow us to produce a lot more cars and hopefully sell more cars. Or it's going to allow me to throw away a bunch of cash. Alright, so we're going to put you there. Export. Right there. And conveyor. Like that. And okay, so you come down like this, and you come out like that, and you go straight through. Ah, very good. Wrong conveyor direction. What? Come out like that, down, over, up, over. I don't think so. I don't think so. Let's, you go like that, and like that. Not sure why it thinks that's the wrong direction. Is it because it's next to that resource importer? I don't know what I'm going to do if that's the case. Not that we really, I mean, I could eliminate that resource importer. We don't really use it. Okay, good. The cars are going down that way, so I don't need to worry about it. All right, let's make sure that we have all of the, yeah, I need to get a stockpile set up over here. Or not a stockpile, but an import set up over here. We only have the one, right? Oh, boy. Okay, so I need to connect the tires up to this one, which is not great. So really this this importer is really going to become overwhelmed here, which is too bad. And this importer is also going to become overwhelmed because there's going to be so much stuff getting imported off of this line here. Especially if I start manufacturing these things over here. Oh my gosh. We're going to have so much stuff coming in. That's really not good. But those are all fine. Okay, so upgrades, robot stock control. Mostly it's feature upgrades that I'm concerned about here. We're still going to have some backlogs. As a matter of fact, I think some of the backlogs that we have in will cause problems. Like they're going to, some of the things we have towards the end, I think actually take longer than 3 minutes. So they're going to make it to our export thing is not really necessary. But we'll address those as they come up. We've got our spaghetti factory going here, just like my Factorio series. I love spaghetti. No route to stockpile. Alright. Can fix that pretty easily. Bam. Alright, we still have $1.5 million, so we're not, you know what I mean? We're not too badly off. So this wrong conveyor direction thing, I'm not really worried about it because it does seem like it's sending cars to export with no problems. And we have $1.5 million left. All right, so now our break thing is our backlog, which is weird because that should only be, it's less than 2 minutes. All right, that's fine. If we can get them through in less than 2 minutes, and that's backlogging, that means we're just working our way through the backlogs, like this gigantor backlog that we have for the entire rest of our plant. All right, we're already down to under $1 million, or about $1 million. So, you know, that money, boy, oh boy, that money went fast. Imports, oh shit. Fit wheels, only local. Only local. Oh wait, no, not servos though. Oh, and not at all for brakes, as a matter of fact. Fit tires, only local. Whoops. Stop importing those wheels and tires. Hey! Didn't listen to me very well. Alright. Good. Okay. Well, then no backlog worries on that. And that actually should help with the no export room problem that we were having over here. But look at this, down to $760,000. Look at that, highest prices ever for our imports. So, oh boy, and that low price was not very low at all. So it's a good thing we're starting to focus on producing our own components, but the difficulty is ramping up quickly. I mean, we burned through $500,000 like that, you know. Yeah, wow. Can you believe it? That's already a whole nother episode? I feel like nothing happened to this episode. Sure, we remodeled half of our factory, but still. And I didn't really leave enough room for us to move all of our tire manufacturing into here. We can put some of it in here, but now those import things are pretty well tied up with these guys, you know. So, but it does leave us living for another day, so we will get to find out how things are going to work out tomorrow. As always, some exciting stuff here, guys. Oh, there's our. Is that our backlog? No. Oh, that's definitely a backlog. So we do want to try to double up on this, most of the stuff down in here, which pretty much is going to mean moving. I guess we could move some of it into this area and double it up in that area. coming out of here. It's probably not a bad idea. I think we could manage that. It means saving up some more money. Oh boy, oh boy. But we're going to leave this on a cliffhanger, guys. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed this exciting episode, and I hope you will come back and enjoy the next exciting episode of Production Line. I'll see you then. Bye!